Thank you for BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service and it's 100% online. With BetterHelp, you can tap into a network of over 30,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you with a wide range of issues. To get started, you can just answer a few questions about your needs and preferences in therapy. That way, BetterHelp can match you with the right therapist from their network. Then you can talk to a therapist however you feel comfortable, whether it's text, chat, phone, or video call. You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. If your therapist isn't the right fit for any reason, you can switch to a new therapist at no additional cost. With BetterHelp, you can get to the same professionalism and quality you expect from in-office therapy, but with a therapist who is custom-picked for you. Any scheduling flexibility and at a more affordable price. Just get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/nerdlocker. The link is going to be right down below in the description. Here in a second.
The studio.
Another way to do it.
Bedroom.
Yeah, well, it's half bedroom, half studio. It's like this.
Kinda. All right.
Ready? Your cup? Okay.
My dead man cup?
He's alive in spirit.
No, he's not.
No, he's definitely not. No, he's definitely went to hell.
Wow.
What?
You ready for this?
I mean, never, but go ahead.
Okay.
Shut up. Okay, do it.
True classic tea. Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Hey guys, welcome to Nerd Locker Podcast, your entertainment podcast for everything movies, television, video games, and more. My name is Adam.
And I'm Oliver.
All right, so today...
We're just jumping into it?
Phone's on.
Fuck off.
Your phone is on. You need to turn that off. There you go. This guy, unprofessional.
What? Get out of here. That was...
You went to Brazil for 1 week, and you just forget everything.
Completely uncivilized all of a sudden.
This is how you were. You were like the outlets, everything else. Okay, so we are going to be talking about a couple of things this week, and one of those that we're going to bring up that's been talked about, and we're not going to get into the legal issues of it, but Jonathan Majors and the MCU going forward.
Right.
There's been a lot of talk about recasts, and apparently the writer is gone out of this, especially with the writer strike going on.
Right.
Are they going to be, I guess, trying to rewrite this, even though it's kind of against WGA to do that? So you can't really rewrite anything. So
what happens then?
I heard that at the end of Loki season 2 is when they're going to make the decision. I think they're going to see where people receive it, how it does, and then go from there. You don't necessarily need to bring Kang as the big guy. You can do it because in the second Secret Wars, like the modern version of it,
yeah,
it was Doctor Strange who was behind, or not Doctor Strange, Doctor Doom was behind it all.
From Fantastic Four?
Yeah.
And
with them already planting those seeds, they definitely could go down that road. They can retcon that. Like, they can have Kang Dynasty, maybe still do it in some way, but kill him off, and then have it be Doctor Doom behind that, and maybe Doctor Doom is another variant of Kang that just looks different.
That'd be interesting.
You know what I mean? And maybe they do a memory wipe at the end and he just becomes regular Doctor Doom, trying to find out like what he remembers. There's also the Beyonder, which is another character that's a little bit higher up than He Who Remains, that could probably be the big bad behind it all. I'm not entirely sure what they're going to
say that name. Beyonder?
The Beyonder.
The Beyonder.
Yeah. So they can go all these kind of routes, and that kind of leans into other theories that we'll talk about in another episode. But going with this, I don't believe they should try to recast him. And again, not talking about what actually happened or what that actual verdict is going to end up being. But right now, you put a lot of your eggs in one basket, and a lot of the talk coming out is that they did the whole thing of MCU around his performance as Kang and He Who Remains in Loki.
Yeah.
So they did that whole rework. Are they just going to go back to what they were going to originally do? Because they can always do that. That doesn't require much of a rewrite as much as a swerve, which they've done
Right.
before.
Which, yeah, they've done it multiple times. But even in story writing, like, you have to swerve sometimes because, I mean, you've done it yourself.
Yeah.
When, like, people that just, get dropped off in terms of, like, casting or, like, someone can't make, like, a certain, like,
Writing out a character is probably
certain
one of
set.
the hardest things to do, especially when you have an entire story. Like, if you don't have a story, if you don't know where you're going, like, it's a lot easier if you're writing a one-off movie and someone bows out, because you could probably, as long as you know where that beginning, middle, end is, it's only for that hour and a half, as
Right.
opposed to years of a story and writing out a character that you were about to
Right.
centralize so much around. Because at least with Thanos, you got teases. But with Kang, we got him, like, right off the bat in Loki with, instead of just, like, I'll take care of it myself, or just a turn to the camera with no lines, so you don't have a character development on Thanos. You have a lot of character development with this guy. And you're
Right.
definitely sewing him too far into it, to the point where you just had Quantumania, which the big bad was Kang.
Yeah.
And at the end of that, it said Kang will return.
It did. But it doesn't, I mean, just because Kang will return doesn't mean it has to be the
Yeah,
same
they
actor.
could do a Don Cheadle thing and
Yeah, the
recast,
Don Cheadle.
but I don't think that's going to be well received. I think Marvel's really between a rock and a hard place.
Can we
because-
touch on, like, why he's being taken out? Because I don't know. Are we allowed to touch on it?
So, to not getting too much into it, there was a lot of accusations from his ex-girlfriend
Okay.
about some abuse.
Oh,
and-
okay.
At first, he was found guilty, and then his agents had said, like, we are going to be able to, like, prove his innocence, and we have irrefutable evidence, and we're just waiting for the court date. And that happens, I think, next week. And I think that's why it's surging so much right now, because it's so close to when it's going to happen.
Gotcha.
So we'll see what ends up happening there.
Holy crap. Okay, so that's what I was confused about. I
Yeah.
didn't know why.
He was dropped from a lot of projects.
I see.
And to get just a little bit opinionated about it, but not enough to cause any issues, I don't appreciate where Ezra Miller is allowed to do the Flash, but they're
Right.
going to do
Who's
this to
fucked
Jonathan
up a
Reed,
lot
who has been found guilty
and in jail.
and in jail,
Yep.
and has openly said what he has done. And then you have this man who is not only just denying it happened,
It's
but
just a
has evidence that
speculation.
it didn't. And his agents and everyone is so shell shocked about this, because it's like, where's Hollywood hold this? And is it a bigger issue going back to things like race? You know?
Right.
That's where that
'Cause
controversy
the
is happening.
political
Yeah.
things happen.
So if they recast, I think that ends up being bad, especially if they recast in a major way. They could recast, like, from, Don Cheadle, different, like, actor, but kind of like in the same gist. But they could throw, like, Nick Cage in as Kang. That's going to cause a lot of issue.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't necessarily agree with recasting him right now. I think there should be more of a detailed and well thought out plan in place, which is hard, I know, with a writer's strike, but at the same time, swerve back.
Mm-hmm. You ever think how, like, and we're kind of going off topic. How many topics we got over there?
Not that many for this
Okay,
episode.
okay.
We can go off.
So, like,
yeah.
yes, you ever think that, like, maybe, like, with a celebrity where there are always eyes on them, that they'll be, like, more careful in terms of this kind of shit? Like,
I don't know, because then you have things like Johnny Depp with Amber Heard, where his private life was very,
but, like,
very-
he won that case.
He did,
I mean, it
and
sucks. Like,
yeah, he won that case, and he was definitely blackballed in Hollywood. Apparently, she is, like, left the United States and is living
Really?
out- yeah, she like.
I
quit
thought she was
Hollywood.
trying to, like, resue him or something.
No, she finally left.
She's
the
fucking
States.
bailed?
Yeah, she's gone.
Good.
I think she changed her name.
We don't need you.
Yeah, I think she changed her name and.
Really?
Yeah, took the kid. Yeah,
What do you do? What do you change your name? Like, what do you?
I don't think we are. No,
She's gonna be at McDonald's, just fucking.
Probably. Who knows what's going on with that? That's a rumor I
That's
saw.
crazy.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that.
Ooh,
All
next
I
episode,
know
next
is
episode.
that when it comes to, like, things like where he had his private life pretty private
Yeah.
until she,
Exposed everything. Yeah.
yeah. Well, not I wouldn't say expose and everything.
Exposed.
Yeah. Well, started to bring him into the limelight in
Right.
a bad way. Bring out some infamy for his name where it didn't need to happen.
Mhm.
And who knows what the actual overall benefit of this was, whether it be her lack of maybe belief in her acting skills.
I don't know.
Like,
She
needing
wasn't
to
in
get
that
that
much
money.
stuff
Because it's
either.
like she wanted money, she wanted to defame him, whatever it was.
Whatever.
Beside the point.
But yeah, I just always thought, like, I think
You have
as
a lot of
celebrity,
controversy with.
you
I mean,
should
look at Will
be
Smith.
a little bit more careful. Yo, he was open. Honestly, pretty dope. He was open about that.
He was open about it, but he really did almost damage his career because there was supposed to be a lot of movies that were supposed to come out with him that didn't, and the movies that did come out that were already ready to come out didn't do well. So where Will Smith, I think, has a long road to redemption. I don't think it's not accessible. I think he will get back to where he was.
What was the last movie he was in? Do you remember?
The one about slavery. I forget the name of it.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't think I saw that.
It came out on Apple TV.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, and that was already like said and done and filmed. But then you have things like Bel Air on Peacock. The second season has already happened. I don't even know if they're gonna get a third.
Is he on it?
This? No, he's an executive producer.
Oh, gotcha.
It's a complete reboot. It's like very, very.
But it's like more serious, right?
Yeah, super serious. Not at all.
I don't know if I like that. Is it good?
I like it because I like it as its separate thing. I do like that it's the same like base of characters and stuff like that. The acting is super well done, and the production is very, very good. And I really enjoy the writing. If I'm comparing it to Fresh Prince, obviously I don't like it. But if I'm comparing it to nothing else and just its own thing, I would give it like a 7 out of 10 for what they hit with the issues and the realism of what it is in comparison to the overness of a satire comedy.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there are funny moments. So it's kind of like Atlanta a little bit.
There's very little funny moments, if any.
Oh, really?
Atlanta
has like it has some of it.
It's very serious.
Okay.
But
anyway, yeah. Sorry,
no, you're good. Yeah, well, I mean, when it comes to celebrities and what they can go through and how they're not touchable, but then you have Robert Downey Jr., who went through a whole bunch of shit
and came back.
So I think Will Smith's not going down a drug raid, but regardless, he's got at least 5 more years, definitely 10 before he can show back at the Academy.
Yeah,
9 now.
Is he banned
for 10 years? Yeah,
dude,
he can still be nominated. He just can't be there to get his reward.
Pick it up.
Yeah.
So they can fucking mail it to him.
Probably, or someone will
like if he
accept
does
it
one
on his behalf. Probably either director, co-star.
Yeah, that'd be so
things
funny.
like that. It just, I mean, whatever if he releases something, so we don't know where that can go or what he might decide to do.
Has he won ever?
Yeah, he won literally that night.
What did he win?
He legit won for Best Actor that night.
Wait, what movie?
For King Richard.
Oh, that's right.
He legitimately smacked Chris Rock, and then 20 minutes later won his award and went up and talked.
I did not know that. Shit. Okay. All right.
Biggest fucking like mic drop moment kind of thing. But he was supposed to be in the Independence Day movie, the sequel.
Bad.
Well, that they had to rewrite the whole thing because he didn't want to do it anymore. He bowed out.
Yeah, it was like his son, right?
Yeah, it was supposed to be more about him coming back out of retirement, and it was going to be a trilogy where he was going to come back for 2 more, and then he backed out and they rewrote the whole thing, and that's how it tanked. So it probably would have done well if he was on it.
I wonder if he got asked about Men in Black.
I don't think so. I think that character was bookend in 3.
In the third. Wait, was it?
Okay, so spoilers for everyone that has not watched Men in Black 3.
I'm trying to think because it was like the back in time thing with Josh Brolin, right?
It was back in time. Josh Brolin. You find out that
his dad died.
His dad
for
died.
Like the world, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
During that whole like alien thing, and the person that found him as a kid was
Tommy Lee Jones.
Yep. Which shows that when he found him later, it was a full circle moment of I have to find this kid later in his life to bring him back full circle to here because I'm going to meet him again when I'm young. Like I met him when I was young, Will Smith, and then I'm going to meet him again when I'm older, and I'm going to train him to full circle it back around.
Yo, that 4th Men in Black International fucking sucked.
They had a lot of potential with Men in Black 3 and going.
3 was pretty good.
It was good. I meant like going forward with that. Like their international could have been better. I mean, there was the one reference of Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith in the portraits they had up there.
Oh, yeah.
The different teams. There was theirs.
Because that's like UK, right?
Yeah, because it was when they fought like the first monster.
And I feel like they kind of fucked up with that in Kingsman, too, because eventually they go to America in Kingsman.
Yeah, well.
And it wasn't like as good.
It's hard when you do these either sequels or prequels to movies, or any sequel that has like backstory. Because we were just talking about this earlier. There was the show The Winchesters,
right?
Where it's about supernatural, and I'm a very big fan of Supernatural. I have a tattoo of it, but you watch.
Save it for the bonus episode, Adam.
But I know you watched. I had a hair in my mouth. You watched the first 10 seasons.
Yeah.
And this sequel series, prequel series, The Winchesters, that was made by Jensen Ackles, takes place in the 70s to show their parents. And a lot of it was not canon.
Okay.
And it caused a lot of issues and people got upset. And then we finally got some more answers to it. So I'm using that as an example of someone that took that approach, has a story for it and a reason for it, which makes sense, which makes it more digestible of entertainment. But when you have these other people that don't acknowledge, either for the fact of we're trying to like get as far away from it as possible, but it's like if you don't acknowledge what was successful to give you the option to do this now, like Men in Black 4 wouldn't have happened without 3, 2, and 1.
Right.
So why not pay homage to that? That's like the
I don't
Rush
know.
Hour
I feel
4
like
that's
I would
coming
have
out.
wanted more Easter eggs.
They're making a Rush Hour 4. What are they not going to acknowledge 1 through 3? Like this isn't the horror franchises where you don't have to acknowledge the bad.
Yeah.
When you're going on these things that are on the good, these sci-fi action,
We
comedy,
referenced
superhero things.
Rush Hour today. Whoa. Huh.
Look back.
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyways. So with these kind of movies and series, it's harder when it's not obviously horror or a franchise that has failed and you're trying to reboot, as opposed to I'm going to continue and tell you more story of something that you like, but we're gonna make believe that never happened.
Right.
But the only way you'll like our movie is if you like those movies.
Yeah. Right. I don't know.
You're appealing to what fan base?
It's weird.
You're not appealing to new people. It's not a reboot. It's not like
it's free advertising. Like it's kind of like our idea going back to like if you want to sell a movie idea, if it has a fan base, someone's gonna buy it. They don't care about the actual idea.
They don't. And they also you look at Disney and the live action stuff. You know, they're rebooting, but that's different. They're not rebooting as a sequel or prequel. They're rebooting
the
whole
same
thing.
fucking thing.
Which is not bad, but you don't fall into that same pitfall where
But
it's like
it's something new.
You could change it up, and people that are watching it want to know that beginning, middle, end, but they want to see your interpretation of the beginning, middle, end, knowing how it's going to go out.
Low key, what did you think of Lion King? The remake.
I enjoyed it, but I couldn't get past that Beyonce was Nala.
Oh.
Because when she sang, when she talked, it was like, that is Beyonce.
Who played Nala, the OG?
I don't remember.
Do we know?
No, I don't know. But all I know is that that's who when I watch that movie, I can only think that. Because Donald Glover, his voice, like if you don't know who he is, you're not picturing Donald Glover. You're not picturing Childish Gambino as Simba.
That fucker can act. That's
and like even Seth Rogen as Pumbaa, that one also kind of was like Seth Rogen. It just depends. You get these very big voice actors, but you have to be very careful with that. You don't want to make it seem like it's just the voice like they have iconic voices, great, but I don't think Pumbaa, unless it was a parody, should have been Seth Rogen.
Right.
I think he did well. Don't get me wrong. And I think Billy Eichner sounded perfect in Nathan Lane.
Yeah, he did.
Which was awesome.
Yeah.
But the laugh, things like that, it's like you didn't get that with Pumbaa in the original movie. So it's like those little issues there. But like I said, Beyonce like took it out. It's not that I think she did a wonderful job. I just couldn't look past that it was her.
being Beyonce. Yeah.
So I'm not looking at it as Nala. I'm like, oh, Simba's in love with Beyonce. That's how I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it as Simba and Nala.
Yeah, Simba and Nala.
And Jeremy Irons as Scar, and that was also great.
That was so
they
good.
Kept James Earl Jones.
Yeah, they did.
Can't
fuck
that up. So, real quick, I did want to mention one other thing about advertisements and prequels and sequels.
Oh, we're doing ads?
What's this sequel with you and my shirts?
Sequel?
Yeah, I got them first. What are you doing over here trying to look good? I mean, you did.
Clearly, sequels are better. Right? I thought there was something my shirt.
So if you guys haven't known, we have been wearing some true classic tees. These tees are tight around the sleeves. They are tight in the chest, but loose in the lower region, so you don't feel suffocated, especially in this humidity of Florida that we live in. And yeah, these are super soft. They also offer pants, underwear, activewear, hoodies, you name it, it's on there. And if you guys use our discount code, which is
Nerdlocker,
spelled
NERDLOCKER. I almost punched my mic.
If you use code NerdLocker, you'll get 25% off your first order right down below. So just use that code NerdLocker, NERDLOCKER.
We did it.
We did do it.
Oh my god, that was really nerve-wracking.
So, real quick, what are just some thoughts? Like, if you had to pick one of the live action Disney remakes that was your favorite, which one would you say and why?
That's so difficult to do.
Just right off the bat. It doesn't have to be a
Can you go
ranking,
first?
just one of your favorites.
Can you go first?
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, wait. Did Little
Little
Mermaid
Mermaid is coming out. But
Okay,
it hasn't come out.
come
It's coming out this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we.
Oh shit!
yeah.
This weekend.
So
Oh, it comes out during this. Oh.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay.
it's a lot. So I think you have Cinderella, you have Lion King, you have the Peter Pan movie, which I have not seen, so I won't.
We
count
haven't.
that.
Yeah, we haven't seen that.
You have
one yet.
Dumbo. You
I
have
didn't see
Maleficent,
Dumbo. Oh, Maleficent.
and
Pinocchio. Does Pinocchio
Mulan.
count?
Pinocchio counts.
But it wasn't made by Disney.
Not that Pinocchio. There's another Pinocchio.
The other
coming
one.
out.
Okay.
There's one coming out with Tom Hanks.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
better,
that one. Okay. And then there's
Mulan,
Aladdin.
Aladdin.
I'm-
Honestly,
I'm
I would.
probably gonna have to say
I'm
Aladdin.
gonna say Aladdin, and that's that. Speaking of Will Smith, Aladdin was
That was
really
actually pretty good.
and they're still moving. Oh, there we go. That's what he's coming back in. They're doing
Oh,
Aladdin,
Aladdin 2.
and he is confirmed to come back. Will Smith.
Wow. Same
Yeah.
Aladdin.
Yeah,
He was good too.
yeah.
Same.
Mina
Oh,
Masao.
that song. Oh my god, I love that song. With the Jasmine sings it.
Yeah.
It was like an original in the movie. That was
Yeah.
really good. I can't remember the name, but
So they are doing Aladdin 2, but they did confirm it's not any adaptations of the original
it's not like
animated
Among
Aladdin
Thieves
2
or
and
anything
3.
like that.
No,
Okay.
I wish, dude. Like,
That'd be cool.
because his dad came back.
I
and
know.
everything. Like, I know they were trying to do a genies movie, like a prequel to show like how the genies happen. I don't think it's gonna happen now with Will Smith. Like, I think he'll still be able to do Aladdin 2 and 3. I
Yeah.
highly doubt they're gonna have him headline something until his career's back. If they do it after the third one, then yeah, go ahead.
Wait, quick thing.
Because I'm assuming
Did-
they were human before they were genies.
Did Aladdin have a TV show? Did
Yeah.
Genie have a TV show?
Aladdin had a TV show. There was
Okay.
Aladdin the animated series.
Okay,
It took
I was-
place, I think, after 2 and before 3.
Okay.
You
I was
watch it between.
thinking-
Yeah, it's like.
Is Genie in it? I
Yeah.
mean, not like Robin Williams.
No, he was.
He was?
The only
Really?
one Robin Williams wasn't in was the second one.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why would they do that?
They weren't going to give him enough money for the second one, and then they gave him enough money for the series in the third.
Series and third.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, I remember seeing that, but like
Yeah, he
vaguely.
was not in the
just
second
like
one.
Emperor's New Groove. Emperor's New had a Emperor's New School.
Yes, and that was not David Spade
Oh,
playing the
shit.
role. I think he was for the first episode. I don't think he did any of the subsequent episodes, but it was
Prompt?
Patrick Warburton.
It was,
yes.
yeah.
But I think he had.
Good
You
show.
got to think about these celebrities like movie stars. To
I
TV
mean, yeah, they have
stars, like,
scheduling issues. We were
yeah,
just talking about
and
that
I
with
think-
Spider-Man.
And
stuff.
Patrick Warburton was on that show on ABC, Modern Family, right, or something like that.
I don't think he was.
He was on some kind of ABC show at the same time, and I think that's why he was able, because it's both Disney. Like, I think he was able to
I don't
fit
know
in
if he-
schedule because it's
I've
their
never
schedule.
Seen Modern. Have you seen Modern Family?
I've seen some episodes.
I've
He's
seen
on.
it.
He was on one.
He's
show
on something. I
on
can't remember
ABC,
what it was.
But I know he has like a very long history with Disney, so like Disney can't say like, "Oh, can you fit this in your schedule?" when it's your schedule you're given. them.
Yeah, right.
So like,
It's like you
a little
gave
bit
me the
easier than like
schedule.
David Spade, who was probably doing Grown Ups at the time, and
Probably.
Grown Ups 2 and everything
Yo,
else.
what a legendary movie! Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So there was also a Hercules series too.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Wow, they had a lot of series.
They back when like animation, yeah, like the House
Like
of
the
Mouse.
2D isn't like
Yeah,
it's super cheap
it was
to make.
yeah,
It's
super easy to
easier
do.
compared to the 3D stuff they have now.
So, what's your favorite live action?
Well,
Oh, you said-
I said
oh, right, you
Aladdin.
said
Yeah, I
Aladdin.
think I said Aladdin. There's
What
nothing.
is your reason is for that song?
My reason is for the music in general. I think
I loved Will Smith rapping
it was pretty dope.
in like Friend Like Me, like his version
Friend
of
Like-
it.
it was really good. It was well done.
Yeah,
I can't think of any other live actions that's happened.
not that is on par with that for me. I guess Lion King would be next for me, and then I would probably say Maleficent. But Maleficent wasn't really.
I didn't see the second
song
one.
Heavy.
Did you see the first one?
I did see
you
the
see
first
both?
one. I have. I think I saw the second one. I don't remember it. I don't remember if I saw it. I might have.
I
when I was out
definitely
in
didn't see
LA
the
or something.
second. Oh, Winnie the Pooh.
That is not the live action remake. Oh, you're talking about Christopher Robin.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were talking about Blood and Honey.
No. Although pretty fucking good.
I just stopped you. I was like, don't fucking do it. We're not talking about that. You said live action remakes. Anyways, Christopher Robin, the one made by Disney.
That one. That was pretty good. I changed my answer. What the?
So you know they're making a Peter Pan horror movie, right?
You know they're making up a Grinch one too.
And Cinderella.
Well, not they. Universal is.
Yeah.
And Cinderella?
Yeah, that one was just announced, I think, yesterday. From
What?
the same guy that made the Winnie the Pooh one, and because he's making the Peter Pan one and the the Cinderella
Who
one.
is this guy?
Well, the thing is Winnie the Pooh definitely wasn't a horror movie to begin with, or a horror thing, and Peter Pan had some dark moments in there that you can really establish on. But Cinderella, on the other hand, was a very dark, like, story. So in the original Brothers Grimm, like, they cut their toes and their heels off to fit in the shoes.
The shoe,
yeah.
Right? I think,
and then they got their eyes pecked out at the end of at the wedding by birds.
What?
The stepsisters, and they were
Why
blind.
are we talking about this? Well, we are now.
We could talk. We can make an episode about Brothers Grimm. Let us guys know down below. We could talk about the Brothers Grimm's old, like, and
I don't know how
Hans
many there
Christian
are.
Andersen's, like, stories. I'm very versed in all of that stuff, dude.
Isn't Brothers Grimm also a TV show I gave you like once for like your birthday or something?
The Grimm.
Oh, the
show,
Grimm. Yeah, the Grimm show.
Yeah, but no, we can definitely talk about.
Because I don't know anything about that.
Oh yeah, we can definitely.
You can show me reactions and stuff.
Yeah,
because I don't know anything.
So, other than that, where can they find you?
You can find me at the Sphere 21 on any social media platform except for TikTok. I am, what am I? Oliver Kahn VA on TikTok.
Why do you fucking suck?
I don't, because I wear True Classic tees.
You can find me at Amoria Photography on all social media. You could find Archangel Studios official everywhere, as well as this podcast, Nerd Locker Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. And we will see you guys.
Oh fuck! I forgot. I had a joke to set up, and I didn't read the joke. Damn it!
See ya.
What is wrong with you?
Bye.
Okay, stop it.
See ya.
You're making people uncomfortable.
Bye.
Okay, what are you fucking? You're a cartoon character. Stop.
You gave me a new chair. This is what happens.
Oh yeah, he has a new chair.
All right. Bye, guys.
Smile.